Hi guys, welcome. I'm Shelly, and I'm so excited that you're here with me today. I didn't make a video the past 2 days. My voice wasn't. My voice was kind of scratchy, so I skipped out on that. I apologize. So today's video is about things in life that I feel are not as important, and we put way too much importance on them. The first thing, and I did write some notes here because I'm getting older, and sometimes remembering everything off the top of my head doesn't really work for me. So the first thing that I think we shouldn't put as much importance on is being number one at work. Now I know that work is important. Everybody needs money. I understand that, you want to make more money and climb the ladder. But on the other hand, is it really worth the sacrifices that you have to make to get to the places that you think you want to go? I think if we simplify our lives and put more importance on other things other than being number one at work, would serve us better in life. Now, you have to do your own soul searching and decide what's best for you. I can't tell you that. I can only tell you my opinion, and I have and I have to say, being number one at work, I've watched people, I've watched the sacrifices that they made, the vacations that they've missed, the time with family that they missed. And over the course of a lifetime, I don't feel that the price of being number one at work is really worth it's just not really worth the price. The second thing that I think people put way too much emphasis on are weddings. Now, when I say that, I'm not suggesting that you don't get married. I am for the institution of marriage, but we put way too much emphasis on spending a lot of money on weddings. Weddings have become incredibly, outrageously expensive. I just don't understand why it needs to be that way. Two people make a commitment and they get married. I got married now I've been married twice. My first marriage only lasted 2 years. I was young and stupid. But the first time I got married, it was in a church. And we used the church reception hall, and we prepared the food and everything. It wasn't expensive at all. Of course, that was almost 35 years ago, 40 years ago, almost 40 years ago. Anyhow, the second time I got married, I got married in my parents' house. Cost us little to nothing. I bought a dress. He bought a nice suit. We got married. That marriage is still going strong to this day. Today, my daughter has a friend, and they're having a destination wedding. And that wedding is going to be in Mexico in a resort. It's ending up to be quite expensive for not only the wedding, but for the people attending the wedding. I personally would rather take that money and put it into my life, put it into a new home, build something with it other than just tossing it away for one day event. And I'm sorry, some of you may disagree with me on that, but that's how I feel. The third thing that I think is a waste of time, and my first husband was really big on this, he wanted to be a millionaire. I think it's a waste of time to try to be a millionaire. Now, I'm not telling you not to save money. I'm not telling you not to have goals. That's not what I'm saying here. I'm just saying that if you spend your entire life striving to become a millionaire, again, you are wasting precious time. You can always regain your money, but you can never regain the time that you are throwing away to attain these goals. So becoming a millionaire now, of course, in this day and age, it's probably becoming a billionaire that people have goals for. But I would say that that goal is a waste of time. I can make enough money to enjoy my life and not be a millionaire. Would I appreciate it if somebody came to me and said, here's $1 million? Yes, I would. And I would take and pay off everything that I could, and I would walk away and just enjoy my life, because time is the most precious commodity that we have, and we're running out of it. Number 4, you're wasting your time when you're valuing your material things over relationships. I know people who have destroyed relationships over their material items. I find that sad. I don't think that that's something that you should put above relationships of people important in your life. Now, it's different if they're just acquaintances. I'm talking about relationships with children and grandchildren or husbands, wives. Do not put material things over your relationships, okay? And number 5 is working all the time. I found this out the hard way, but I did build a business, and it took time to build that business, and you have to throw a lot into it to build a business. I understand that. But there comes a point where you have to, again, as I said earlier in the video, we are running out of time. We need to value the time that we have and spend it in a way that we enjoy. And if working all the time makes you happy, then do it. If it doesn't make you happy, then you need to resolve that, find a different way to handle it. Okay? Number 6, keeping up with the Joneses. Goes without saying. Why do you want to bother? Who cares? That is a waste of time. It's self-explanatory. I don't think I need to go into that. Number 7, perfectionism. Waiting until you've got it perfect before you do anything. To be honest with you, when I started my dog grooming business, I started it right out of school. I was not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not perfect to this day in grooming, but I took that leap and I built a great business. And of course, you know the story. It's in another video. So perfectionism is something we need to throw away because we are humans. We are not perfect. We will never be perfect. It is a waste of your precious time, which again, I'm telling you, you're running out of. Not trying to be a downer. I want you to be aware of your time. Be aware of the time that you have. Do it. Spend your time doing the things that you enjoy. Number 8, and again, these are not in order of importance. These are just how I see it. The 8th one, trying to make everyone in your life happy. Can't be done. It's impossible. The only person that you have control of is yourself. The only person that you can make happy is yourself. However, there are people who cannot even make themselves happy. They don't know what they want. They don't know where they're going. They don't know how to deal. You need to work on that. Time is of the essence, and you need to come to an understanding and understand who you are. Do some soul searching. Get to know yourself. It's important that you know who you are. Know your boundaries. Know what you're capable of. Get to know yourself. Stop trying to make other people in your life happy. Embrace time. Embrace time. Maybe that means slowing down a little bit. Maybe that means reevaluation of your life. But I encourage you to take a step back and look at your life objectively and make the decisions to better your life for yourself. You are the only one that can do that for yourself. No one else can do that for you. I want to encourage you today to really soul search, and think about the things that are most important to you. Think about the time, whether it be 50 years you have left. 50 years is not a long time. 50 years will fly by in a blink of an eye. Nobody knows when we're going to leave this world. Nobody knows that. But you can kind of have an estimation. Okay, so the average person lives to be 70. Okay, I'm 50. I've got about 20 years. That's not a lot of time. How do you want to spend that time? You need to figure that out for yourself. I hope that you will do that. I hope that I inspired you, and I hope that you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.